I'm lost for words. Tell your mate downstairs, he's a scruff. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with Uni Homes. We are going to rate another property. Now, apparently this one is all boys, so it could be better. It could be worse than the all girls, but I'm going to be honest. If it's worse than the all girls, I'm not going to be shocked because that one is unbelievable. Let's go. Just remind you, with the thermostat here, you actually do get uncapped energy with Uni Homes. That might need blurring. That's how interesting that is. Crossword on your fridge. Grow up. Basketball. Okay, so there's a few sporty people in here. Get a close up on this microwave in here. That is what I like to see. A more realistic microwave. It's a little bit dirty, but it's not too messy. They need taking out. Let's have a look at her. Come on. Let's get them in the bin now. Let's not be scruffy bastards. The fridge, the freezer. One thing I've noticed straight away, there's no names on any of the stuff. So the people that live there are sharing it, okay? Which can be dangerous, especially if you're living with someone like myself. Drinks there, definitely not water. What the fucking hell is that? Definitely frozen. Definitely frozen. Good to know this works. Who put grape in the freezer? No, the game's gone. Ugh. Waitrose Greek style yogurt. Ugh. Ooh, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. That is what I like to call OCD horror. I've got forks with spoons. I've got knives with forks. I've got lighters with forks and spoons and knives. That smells of turkey dinosaurs. That's proper meals. Oh, hello. I'll show you what I've got. Obviously, I could have gone pro. Decided not to, though. And that's how you do that back inside. Carbon monoxide is a silent killer. And in my old house, okay, if you know, you know, that went off one night and I thought I was going to die in my sleep. Turns out the battery was faulty. I'm still here. Let's test it. I don't know. Works. Oh, shut up now. I've got an Xbox One and I've got a PS5 controller. Now, I don't have myself down as a dickhead, but that's not right. Do an impression of DJ Khaled and post it to your story. We the best music. The table is actually resting on a cardboard box. Ooh. I'm actually, and it's not often I say this, I'm lost for words. There's no bloody pillows on that bed. Where are the pillows? What are you sleeping on? He's an NFL player, this lad. Is there a pen in here? Keep clean your scruff. 50 quid. Cute. That room has been dealt with. The door's been shut. It's been padlocked and it's been double bolted because no deserves to go in that room like that. This is a bit better. This is, it's not a bit better. It's a lot better. Another laptop, another TV, which a lot of students do study online with laptops, but don't you worry, with Uni Homes, you do get super fast broadband. There's the PS5. Found it. Running shorts, I believe. At least he's got pillows, bless him. He reads. So he's a runner, he's a reader, he's a trap star. Nice tie. Gives the vibe, maybe he's studying business. Straight into the shower. There's shit up the walls. There's no toilet roll. What if I need this now? There's no toilet roll. I hope that's toothpaste. Here we go. Ooh, I like this. Hang on a minute. We've got a note here. Love you, Ginge. Can you say hi to the camera? Thanks, Jack. Hi, Jack. You okay, mate? We're currently in your room with Uni Homes doing some ratings. One of your housemates, one downstairs, is a fucking scruff. There's shit on the walls in the shower next to the toilet. And I'm hoping it's toothpaste around the sink, mate. So you want to seriously get a grip of your fucking boys, mate. Go on, Jack. Oh, a bin there. What's in the bin? Ooh, lots of tissue. You dirty fucker. Fill your pants. Jack, how about you share with others, mate? There's the fucking toilet roll. Dirty bastard. Share it with your housemates. But then again, would you? Because one of them is a right scruff and he lives downstairs. Mini fridge. Hang on. What's in there? Should have been a Red Bull in there. That's really my day. I'm going to guess what he's studying. For Jack, I'm going to go psychology. Oh, we'll have a look. The Promised Land. Manchester United's historic treble. I'm already a big fan here. He's got a note in there. You knew I'd pick that up. You just got yourself a new subscriber, mate. Well done. Don't let me down. How about you subscribe to some fucking cleaners to come around to this gaff, mate? How about that one? Make it make sense. I've got a Derby teddy bear and scarf. I've got a Manchester United book. And I've got a Tottenham Hotspur photo. And I've got one of the coolest looking ducks I've ever seen in my fucking life. It's hard, this. This is, you're never going to guess what they're studying. I'm going to go sports physio. Here we go. Nice little setup here. Oh, a nice little guitar. If you want to have a strum your guitar. Not. He's played his part with the bin bag. It's a carrier bag turned inside out. What games does he play? Marvel Rivals, Overwatch. And of course you do get the super fast internet with Unihome, so he's not struggling on that one. You can tell already. He's on to the next one. Here we go. Some Crocs. Ooh, with Unihomes in already. Ooh. Wasn't pre-planted, obviously. Tuesday, he's got an under-21s game versus Wigan. He's got Sheffield United training. He's a volunteer that obviously get his work experience whilst he's at uni. Again, what many people should do. Some notes from Sheffield United. Ooh, have a look. Players, how many minutes they've had, how many shots they've had on and off target, how many goals, accuracy. This lad's, I tell you something, this lad's putting his all into it and I like it. We've got a Rolex. We've got a watch that's got Rolex written on it. Listen, I won't tell anyone if you don't, mate, don't worry about it. He's keeping track of his own little stats. I like that. And he's got a notepad and pen here. So I'm going to give him a few things as well. So he supports Rangers clearly, so. Tell your mate downstairs, he's a scruff. Fridge freezer. Cleanliness, the items in there, the food in there was quite poor. There weren't really much to choose from. A frozen bolognese, I don't mind that, to be honest. I rate that. You're saving food, I rate that. There weren't really much snacks in there. 5 out of 10, just an average fridge freezer. The core and aesthetics of the house, I'm taking into account here the bedrooms, because I will be doing that. And the first bedroom, minus numbers. Every other bedroom apart from that was an actual alright average bedroom. You could tell it was a lad's house, because it was scruffy. I'm going to be brutal here, I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to go 4 out of 10. If it weren't for the first room, they could have possibly got a 6. I'll be going tonight having nightmares. I wake up in something like that. There was no pillows on the bed, and that's got to be looked into. Party potential of the house. He's definitely had a couple of parties in there, I reckon. Because you got the garden, you got the kitchen, you got the living room, all kind of in one. So I'll go 7 out of 10. Definitely potential for a party. The overall general house vibes, let me tell you something. They were up and they were down. Start at the bottom again, because I'll have to bring it up again. What the was that bedroom? I can't get out of my head. The vibes of that house, they're in the drains. I'm going to go 2 out of 10.